Welcome to another presentation at the East Trade Winds, hosted by Bernie Fransgrote and Wayne Pratt. The presentation today is titled The Secret to Efficiency: Innovative Virtual Strategies for Business Growth. Our guest is Jessica from Jessica Koch Consulting. Jessica is the founder of Jessica Koch Consulting. She is a seasoned sales and marketing expert with over 25 years of experience helping small and medium businesses, solopreneurs, and aspiring entrepreneurs achieve sustainable growth. Known for her strategic approach, Jessica specializes in blending traditional sales strategies with innovative digital marketing solutions to amplify visibility, streamline processes, and drive measurable results. Through her consulting, speaking engagements, and training programs, she empowers business owners to harness tools like LinkedIn, CRM systems, and virtual sales strategies to build stronger client relationships and generate consistent revenue. Jessica's commitment to personalized, actionable solutions ensures her clients not only meet, but exceed their business goals, making her a trusted guide for navigating the competitive business landscape.
So one of the things that I have done from the very beginning of my company, I've always hired virtual assistants. And so like 6 years ago, I had so many people coming to me going, how do you do everything? And my answer was, I don't. And then I said the virtual assistant thing. And they're like, well, how do you do that? How do you manage that? So we've been running an agency now for 6 years. And I want to just share with you a few keys because maybe you're thinking about expanding and really trying to reach your goals. And maybe you've realized you don't need to do that all by yourself. AI is great. I love the people talking about systems and processes and AI. It's a big key to that success. But you actually sometimes need another real human. Yes, they still are out there. Everything is not a clone or a bot. Real humans still do exist. And so that's what we're going to cover today. I always say when you listen to a presenter, and I start every presentation with this, is if you physically put your arms like this and take a deep breath and go, with me, this allows you to be open. You're physically telling your subconscious to be open to the information you're about to receive and really hear it. And it also gives me a stall moment as a speaker. So great tip for anyone speaking. That is fantastic. Helps get your brain a little bit clearer. I won't read everything to you, but really the point of the quotes that I had so many that I loved that I couldn't stop adding them to the slides is time. So I believe love, relationships, people, health, time, and money are some of the most important things on the planet, right? Your love and family and relationships and good health and time are things we really truly need to value. And then having the resources to do all the things that we'd love to achieve or experience in our lifetime. And so how do you get more of that? Because there is only that 24-hour dish out every day that we all receive the same serving of. It is not prejudiced of what your health is or where you're located or what your age is. Time is time. And so we have to figure out how to leverage it more strategically and prioritize it. A couple great quotes. A big thank you to the Wayne Pratt of it all. He is not in the fireworks, but I had met Bernie and he is who booked me. So I am surprised and joyful to have met and know Wayne. Funny guy. I like funny. Funny is good. Here's a couple of things that we're going to cover. Hire in threes. This is an important thing. Systems and automation, training, communication, and of course, I wouldn't be a good Italian if I didn't give you a bonus meatball. And that is choosing the right task. So I told you 3, but you get 4, right? That's just how we roll. Hire in threes. Why do you want to do that? A couple of things. When you hire, don't think, oh, well, I have to give them 20 hours a week or 40 hours a week, and I can't afford that. And that's ridiculousness thought. Put that thought out the window. Just throw it right out the window in the junk heap. That's not a thought you need to have. You hire 3 people when you go through the job hiring process because you're going to train them and give them a project. And you're saying, okay, Wayne, you're going to do this task for me for 4 hours. And then we're going to meet and see how you did. So I can figure out how long it really takes you, what you got accomplished. And then I'm going to do the same with Bernie and Carl. And they're going to do different tasks for a set number of hours. So you're in control of the money that's spent. And when you hire them, you say, hey, we're going to do this based on project and based on need. And then I'm going to say, Wayne, you did a great job. I need you to do another 3 hours on this project. And then I'm going to say, Bernie, you did outstanding, but I don't need this project done again for another week or two. I'll reach out to you when I need you. And this way you're in control. And guess what? 3 months from now, If Carl just vanishes from the planet and never talks to me again, I still have Wayne and Bernie who know my systems, who I can work with, who are communicating to me, and I don't have to go back to square A of the job interviewing and hiring process. So protect yourself with hiring in threes. It's just much more productive and cost effective. Having systems and automation, really important when you're hiring BZAs to make sure you're getting the highest return on investment. So much can be done by AI and automated and really streamlined if there are systems, if you have the right CRM systems and the right scheduling, and you were smart enough to outsource your podcast to Carl, and you've met with Bernie so he can tell you all the tricks, and you've met with our AI guy on here. I wrote it down. There was an AI and a ads guy. I think Tom is AI, Pierre is ads, and there was a Steve who did websites and things. So if you're working with a really good team, a lot of this is going to be great. I use Automation Booster. It's a form of Go High Level. That's how I'm organizing some of my automations. Discovery is an amazing platform where all my online courses are getting put up by my VAs. So check that out if you haven't. It has great AI in it. Well, it will translate your courses into bazillion languages and even change the mouth of your moving so it doesn't look like a bad karate film. I don't look like a kung fu star when you change my language to Mandarin, which I will never be able to speak, probably. Using personality types, whether it's DISC or code, Breaker will also streamline your results and your success because you're not just trying to get rid of the task, you're also trying to do tasks, the micro tasks, especially the mountain of micro tasks that bring in revenue because we want this to bring money into your pockets, right? Restream is one of my other favorite tools that puts me many, many places. So having systems and automation and tools are huge. Training is one of the big things people get wrong. Okay. You want to show a VA how to do a task you get on you jump on Zoom or whatever platform you're using, you share your screen, you do the thing in front of them. Then you stop sharing, they start sharing, and then you watch them do the thing for several because oh, that's the exception to the rule. When this happens, then you do this. The if this, then that begins to bubble up to the top. And then you can help your VA feel confident and like they're getting it right and they know what to do when this happens. And then you can really have the discussion with them, right? And then when you go through this, then you have the VA again watch the video without you and create the SOPs for you. So you have a video version of the training of the task. And then you also have them go through and create a document that says step by step, this is how you do this thing that our company needs that leads to the money-making actions for our company. So then they break it down. So then you can review that and see if they missed a step, right? So the communication is phenomenal. That is, people tell me, oh, I have nightmare stories about this VA thing. Well, I tell them, no offense, but 70% of the time, it's your fault. It's because you weren't doing it well. You weren't leading correctly, guiding correctly, or communicating in a way. This is not their first language, right? Good on them. They are way smarter than me because I've got English and just barely. So this is important stuff. The other thing you do is if you feel like you're not ready for a VA yet, and I'm not there yet, if you're doing a task that you wish you weren't doing, zoom on, share your screen, do the task, and talk to yourself step by step. I give you permission to not be too crazy from a really crazy lady, that you're allowed to talk to yourself. And this way, when you do hire that first 3 VAs on, you already have video training of the stuff you don't want to be doing or you shouldn't be doing because it is not the smartest use of your time. And time, we talked about that. That's some golden stuff right there. All right, your bonus tips are selecting tasks. Ask yourself this question, and it needs to answer. All 3 need to be the answer because that's where you and your VA should be spending the most of your time and work. What is the highest profit margin? What do I make the most money with when I'm working with the outside world? What brings me the most money? Next, what brings me the most joy to deliver, right? And what brings the most results for my guest clients to receive, right? So it has to be joyful for them and joyful for me because it's giving them great results. Then also, what as the least amount of time or effort on my part to deliver it. So I am doing a weekly collaborations event, and it is going to be a very, really unique program. And I'm setting it up so that I could have someone in the future, as it's established, sub for me and run that as part of my company. Someone would be trained to run that. So I won't be needed for that. But will the monthly revenue come in? Will the people receive the benefit? Yes. So think about what it is that you have in your world that meets all three of these answers. That's the magic formula of where you want to be putting your energy to grow your business. And that's what these questions are. Again, I'm going to give you the slides. These are how to get on my show. This is, you don't want to work with an agency with like mine because you're not ready yet, because it's close to 700 or 800 just to start with us, and then like 450 in American dollars for a 20-hour block of time. You might not want to pay that. I'm all good with that. I showed you in this training course for right now, it's $347 normally, but it's $147 right now. I show you where I go to hire. I show you how I write the job posts. I show you how I interview them, where I track their projects, which projects I think they should be doing to bring money into your company, the training for the VA to do those projects for you. I give you a workbook. I give you how I track their time, how I organize everything, the systems I'm using to run an entire agency. If you took this training, you could run an agency like mine. I give you everything because I believe everyone should have a VA. Go to Fiverr, go to your college student, go to your neighbor next door who has a kid who's bored, who's good at social media. Get someone to do the things that you should not be doing. Collaboration results is something else I can talk about. Here's a free gift for you. This is over 100 things a VA can do for you. A lot of times someone says to me, I have a VA. I got a tiger by the tail. Now what? It's got teeth. I don't know what to do with it. And so I give you many things that a VA can do for you. Collaboration results is a collaboration event where we actually do, everyone says, let's get together, let's collaborate. And then they actually never do the things, not because they're bad people. I'm guilty. We have a one-on-one. Oh my God, Carl, you're the best person I've ever met. I want to do so many things with you. And then we just don't end up with the time. So during these weekly events, we actually take the time in the event and do the things for each other. We build strong relationships and we promote to reach, the potential is, and the goal is to reach over 250,000 new contacts together as a community. So that's that. This is grants for for-profit businesses as well as nonprofits in both US and Canada. So I can make a great introduction for you that. Then here's a few more quotes. Good old Dolly Parton is super brilliant. The actions you should be creating shouldn't just bring you joy and light you up and be your passion. But in my opinion, especially this old girl who just turned 52, you should be doing actions that create a legacy, things that will inspire and help people long after you're off this planet. So if you're doing busy work and posting social media, no offense, you might be doing it wrong, because your brilliance and your time and your love and your passion should be spent something creating a legacy that lives beyond you. And that's why you need VAs, and that's why you need AI, and that's why you need systems and automation. I'm your guest speaker, Jessica Koch. It has been my joy to speak for East Winds. Bernie and Wayne, thank you so much for having me. Thank you, everyone.
Unlock the full potential of networking with East Trade Winds. Are you eager to connect with our esteemed guest speaker and delve deeper into the ever-expanding universe of connections? Simply scan the QR code now and embark on a journey of endless opportunities. Join us at East Trade Winds, where we gather online via Zoom every Tuesday from 8 to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, you're welcome to connect with us. Seize the moment, register for free, and start exploring today. Fancy sharing your insights as a guest speaker? We're looking for you. Reach out to Wayne Pratt to ignite your speaking journey. Email him at wayne@motivateyou.ca or connect with Wayne on LinkedIn. Don't wait. Take action and be a part of a global community that's shaping the future of business networking.